Dive up the middle. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Mahomes now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
8 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it would be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Ready.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Ward. Connection is made. Io Manor. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
19 Tigers.
They're on the counter to Pollard. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Attack, attack! Yellow!
Looking to throw Mahomes. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's a gain of 8.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 38-yard line.
Yellow!
Now it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Yellow!
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Yellow!
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. To the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
It's a screenplay to Edwards. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow!
Pressure coming from Mahomes. That one's complete, right side. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defender is all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st
down.
Hand off to the back, and into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Catch made. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Cuts right. get this inside the 30. That's the end of our opening quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
First down. A gain of 45 yards. First down, Titans.
Okay,
We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Again, a run with Pollard. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They gain 11 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Right back to Pollard. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
They're looking to throw with Ward. Throws comes. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Pollard can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play coming.
And he's got it. It's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now we'll see them try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Titans chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming here from the 12. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Hauled in by Worthy. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Yellow. 180.
Blitz coming. Mahomes escapes the pocket. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Yellow. There's a lot right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he drives this one into the pouring rain.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
The Titans, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Tennessee.
Here we go. Ready.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Get it. Cowboy it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Up to the races, middle of the field. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This is taken in at the 13. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready, set.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown.
The Titans get some late points and the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Yellow.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught by the open man. And He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down.
Rolling from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
Ready, ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Pollard. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Dunkoff caught by his back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
I don't need to.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Bucker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21.
21 apiece. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Get it. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll throw it. Lobs this deep down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Now on the return, here's DK. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and
touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie us up 28-all.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Now on the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Ready?
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Pollard. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready?
Now a toss, it's Pollard. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Starts the return at the 34. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At the 50-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
What's that?
There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Yellow. What's that?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Yellow. Outside.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow, yellow. Outside.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Headed out right. He can run it. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And the Titans pick it up. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The 3-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Again on 2nd to Pollard. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. These last 2 snaps will force this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Short drop, and he gets a kick away. He'll take it in short of midfield. And a nice return. He has him looking at a very short field now.
At the 35-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Outside.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Brings up third down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
In the end zone.
Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety. So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. Fields this at the 19. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out in a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. We've set it down from the 37.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, now run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard
Everyone's prepped.
line.
It's second down now.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Setting up the screen. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out the quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
I don't need to.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Mahomes to throw for it. He finds Worthy, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets them a first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Yellow.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Brings up second and
I think we
8.
got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very...
They did it! He made the interception! Kevin Winston with the INT.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Ready? Pass the 60.
First and 10. It's Pollard. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Ward. Gets him on the in route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Titans have a first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Titans.
Now it's Pollard. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Again, a run with Pollard. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk set.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go now. Cowboy X.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready? Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Cougar 19.
They give it to him again. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a fourth-quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Worthy now to return it. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And that scramble's going to pick him up a first down, but it looks like he might have had a little too much help. It got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Left side, backs there, caught. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route, 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's a give inside to Edwards. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for second down.
Right.
Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a gain
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and just 2 to go.
Right.
Drive play straight ahead. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a nice tendency buster right there. Works to the tune of a new set of downs. Really got some nice yardage, and it wouldn't be surprising to see that call used again in a similar spot.
He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Escapes the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you've blown the coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Focus, boys. Focus.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal.
Yellow.
Edwards has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
2-yard line.
They'll look to throw it. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Back to throw. And he isn't going to get it. They wanted those 2 to feel a little bit more comfortable, but hey, they're still just moments away from a victory.
35. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
Good
starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Warriors 17, Bronco 80. Steady.
Here he goes. One final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.